So I have been looking forward to this rifle for years. I've been following it, researching it. It was in development for a very long time. They had multiple generations. They had multiple setbacks over and over again. It was supposed to come out, it was supposed to come out, it was supposed to come out. And after all the delays, we finally got the rifle, and there were a lot of issues. A lot of the original MDR purchasers had tons of issues with, like, everything. Ejection issues, trigger issues, there was problems with the gas system, and Desert Tech owned up to it. They did what every company should do when there's a problem with their design. They didn't try to blame the user. They didn't try to pass it off. They owned up to the issues, and this is a latest generation gun. And I've been following the InRange TV YouTube videos, and I've been following Garand Thumb's videos, and they all stated that the customer service were great, and I can actually attest to that myself. So this being the latest gen gun, you can tell by the gas port right here. This is a new cutout, so if your Desert Tech MDR does not have that, it is not upgraded. So that's the new gas system that they changed. They also changed the extractor and the hammer spring, and you can see that right here. When you buy a new MDR, it comes with this upgrade chart. Now the upgrade's more of like a recall because the old gas valve system didn't really work, and there was problems with the hammer spring, and the extractor was actually breaking the cases. So this one's supposed to be more reliable and won't break as many cases. Now you can see that I don't have two of those checked off. Apparently I checked with Desert Tech and my serial number is completely upgraded. So if your MDR has this checklist, it might mean nothing. So they might have just forgot to check some of those things. However, I am on a roll, guys. I'm on a roll. So there are some recurring issues with the MDR, and one of them is that this magazine release is I finally got the release. It's gotta be 20 to 30 pounds. I'm not even exaggerating. It's an extremely stiff magazine release. It's almost unusable. The magazines that you can see will drop free, but that magazine release, this one right here, and even this one, just pressing it like that, I mean, it takes some serious force to release the magazine in this gun. That isn't the most concerning thing I've ran into, though. One concerning thing I've run into is this gun is ambidextrous, and it has two parts to the charging handle, and when you go to rack the charging handle, you'll bring it back, and it has these little sections, like you can lock it back like it's an MP5. So you bring it up and you lock it back like that, and then you can just, with one finger, you can slap it home and it will go back. Now, if you do that with the right side, so we'll do that again. So as you can see, this just pulls back and you push up and it locks it there. One finger can bring it home. Bring it to this side, bring it back, lock it up. Ooh, that's weird. This thing, it's totally stuck. The right side does literally nothing now. I can't pull it back and bring it down. It's totally stuck. It's so weird. Now, this side goes right forward. Again, bring it back, lock it up, and you can't get it to do anything. It's crazy. You can try to bring it back and let it go, nothing. This one, right forward. So that's a pretty weird issue going on right there. I don't know how, because they're connected. You know, like they're going back together, and I don't know, they're both like have the same function, Well, there you go. So the MDR's issues are not all resolved yet. If you can't release the magazine, like this thing is, you can see my thumb turning white. Like, I have to push really hard to get that magazine release in. I'm sure if I was taking a rifle class, I mean, I wouldn't be able to eject these magazines all day. My hand would be toast. And if you needed to use the other side of the charging handle, you can't. So these are problems. Desert Tech customer service has been very responsive so far, so we'll see what their answers are to this. And I will keep you guys updated on the status of this rifle, and then eventually we're going to pit it up against my SCAR 17S. And we'll do a fun comparison video. I mean, this gun looks amazing, and I feel like they're almost there, but, you know, these two issues, they're pretty important. Alright guys, if you're in the market for an MDR, even the latest gen might have some issues, so hope this helped.